Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the potential of the new game Squad Busters for it to go global. The game is basically a mix of Brawl Stars and Clash Mini and Clash Royale on crack. The game releases 6 days after the time of this recording, so people will be playing it and you'll be able to try for yourself if you live in Canada. So let's get squad busting and review this bustful game, I guess. First of all, I don't see any potential in this game. Just moving around your mini busters to fight other things, it's just the same thing as Brawl Stars, but there's no skill required. Just fighting other people with you're moving them around, you have spells, but I don't find that interesting. In addition, many of the modes focus more on farming than on actual gameplay. As seen in many of the trailers and reviews from other YouTubers, the basis of one of the game modes is just to collect as many gems as possible and to survive at the end. And I don't understand how collecting gems from inside the game is going to be a good way of progression, because what if somebody pays a lot of money to get the best characters and stuff, and they have and always will collect most of the gems during the game, so how are you can progress? So the free-to-play players, I do not know how that's going to work. And just to FYI, you guys, I do not know much about this game, but I know a little bit, enough to say this much. In addition, this is just basically Trophy Escape from Brawl Stars, but a much more glorified and better looking version. In addition to that, nobody liked Trophy Escape in the first place, so I'm not sure about the potential and if a single soul will enjoy this in a game that is kind of a niche of Brawl Stars. It's not really relevant in the world either way, so yeah. And also a second factor which I think decides against it going global is that the game is getting destroyed because the player retention mainly is, personally, after seeing one of the Squad Buster YouTubers early tutorial videos of him playing with others, friends and stuff, I lost interest immediately in the gameplay after only seeing a few minutes. I'm sure that me and other YouTubers, or just people in general, can generally come to a conclusion that just controlling your character around the map to farm more gems and open chests during the majority of the time playing the game is not very enticing. It doesn't look that fun, honestly. And also you have so many different power-ups and stuff which you can only use 1 or 2 times a day, so that's also very against player retention. It won't really help with that. Also, thirdly, another reason I think this is a failed game, and it's not really ready at all to go into it's open beta, because the progression and pay to win paywall, which is the main reason most people will not be able to play this game, it requires so many things, and especially during the game you have to have keys, I think, for different chests which you have to buy or own, and people who pay money will be able to open as many chests and keys and stuff as they want, but the people who don't pay will not be able to get as good rewards during the game, and that will generally create a really bad player experience for the free-to-play players, which most games revolve around. And also, I believe the characters you're getting are random from the chest is not really a good way to have a game go, because players usually having choice on who their characters are, but even Clash Royale it doesn't give that much choice on it, but you still have the characters you want in your deck. But in this one you have every single person you have, and you can't really control that, which is a little bit de-incentivizing to choose to upgrade one evolution, because how do you know you're going to get that in the game? There's a low chance of you getting this that one thing. In addition to that, the paywall gap really widens massively when we include mega troops, which are basically pay to win, and evolutions, which will probably take a free to play months to get. And yeah, in addition, most of the game's progression is based off the monthly pass, which is really confusing. I'm not really understanding the most part of it, but I think that there's 2 parts of the pass. If I understood correctly, you have to buy the regular pass first and complete that to get the super pass. But I honestly do not understand, so do not trust me on this, because the whole concept of the in-game progression is confusing to me, and overall it's just a hot mess. Well, to conclude this, overall I believe that Squad Busters lacks 3 main aspects to go global. 1, replayability and retention. Honestly, I cannot see myself playing that game for 3 hours or even 20 minutes in a day. Just not a good game for people who don't have money. And also, there's no in-game progression. If you're just getting stuff from in the game, and what if you just don't want to if you want to do do it like passively, like you can do it sometimes in Brawl Stars. You can't play this game passively. It's more of an active game, so it's not really going to attract the overall masses, and it's more of a niche game, kind of like Clash Mini. But Clash Mini could have gone global. I will say that again and again. But also, there's just too many modifiers. They need to make the game more simple, and just keep it, for goodness sake, just keep it simple. The more simple the game, the easier the concept to understand, the more people can get understood in the game, can get can get interested in the game and find it more fun, because more people will be able to play, and then you'll have more of a chance to get more people interested in the game. Well, hopefully all this is fixed, or maybe not. I don't know. If Supercell is watching this in a few months, maybe, hopefully you listen to this, but maybe I'll jinx it and this game will go global for once. Honestly, this might be the first, because I'm jinxing it, because if I jinx it, I feel like this will be the first Supercell game before GTA 6. Hopefully, but I don't know. Goodbye. Thank you for listening, and subscribe.